Hello and thank you for joining me. This is Freewill Tarot. This reading is going to be for the sign of Capricorn. Hello Capricorn, and thank you for being here with me. I usually start my readings out by giving you some messages here that Spirit wants you to hear, and then we'll go on to the tarot portion of your reading. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, Capricorn. You have the Eternity card here, okay? It's a beautiful card, so I'm going to read this to you. Again, it's the Eternity card. And it says, life is a continuous cycle of transformation. What ends will always lead to a new beginning, Capricorn. Embrace endings as opportunities for renewal and trust in the infinite flow of life. So whatever doors close for you at this time, whatever relationships end for you at this time, so whatever ends, it is a way to let something new come in for you, okay? So I want you to know that. You also have the financial constraints card here. So again, this could tell me, this is like a warning to kind of, if you're overspending, to watch your spending. This also tells you that as you do that, Spirit will work with you to bring you in more financial stability. This also tells me a lot of you at this time are focused on your financial stability, your money, your finances, right? So try not to overspend, try not to emotional spend, try not to buy things that you don't need. Right now they want you to focus on using your money for what you need than just what you want, okay? So that's what that card is about. And it also is saying that a lot of you are focused on your financial, it's like mainly being more focused on stability than it is anything else, right? Now, let's go ahead and get into the tarot portion of your reading. I also want to remind you and say this real quick before we get there. You also have the breakthrough card. So again, a lot of you are in this process of a transition or transformation at this time. You're breaking through maybe old habits or old limitations that held you back in the past, right? So I just want to let you know that you are in the process of a breakthrough, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the tarot portion. Let's start out, I'm going to go ahead and start out in the past here. You have the Two of Wands. So a lot of you in the recent past here have made some decisions about moving forward in a brand new direction in your life. Some of you is in the health section of your life. Some of you it is in a relationship section of your life. Where you decided to just move in a different direction, inside and out for a lot of you. If you have not done this, you see it says making plans. So you are in the mindset of doing this if you have not transitioned into this energy. But a lot of you have already began this transition where either you ended a new relationship or got out of a relationship. Some of you started a new job or quit an old job, so on and so on. But this is making plans for your future here, okay? And some of you have, with the Magician card showing up with that, have taken action towards that here, okay? You have manifested this in. And I also want to, if you see this Eternity card here, you also see it above the Magician card here. So I just want to draw your attention to that. The Spirit is guiding you to know that you are the creator of your own destiny and future. The Magician has everything within them to create the life that they want, or to have whatever it is that they want to achieve. They have it within them to do so, okay? So again, a lot of you have felt this need to make some changes in your life or to go in a new direction for yourself. So I do want to say at the center here, let's go ahead and get to this. You have the Dependency card, and this came in reverse. When it's upright, it is the Creation card, it's the Empress, but this came out reverse for you. Okay, Capricorn, so I want to read this to you, and I also want to caution you that maybe you could have someone in your life that's a little bit too dependent upon you. It could be friends. The friendship card did come out with that. Or it could be a relationship, or it could be anybody. It could be a family member. It could be anybody that you feel depends on you a lot, right? And it says here, when your support turns into overprotection, it can hinder natural growth and self-reliance. So or you could be doing that. Maybe you're a little bit overprotective over your kids or overprotective over certain people in your life. So, but they caution you that that's like dependency, codependency. And you don't want to be in that energy, right? And that needs to come to an end if that is happening, because I do have the Ten of Swords here, right? And the devil is with that energy, so that is something toxic, right? That could be showing up for you. So, you know, if you are trying to be a little bit too controlling or trying to control the outcome of a situation or control family, friends, you know, or overly controlling your children, they want to caution you on doing that. Or if you are dealing with someone that is, you know, they're saying they're protecting you, but it feels like it's smothering you. It feels like they're taking control away from you, or, you know, being too assertive into your life. They also want to let you know that's kind of toxic. You have the devil card that shows up with that, okay? That's toxic behavior, okay? And they might not mean it in a harmful way, but it is to caution you to pay attention to that kind of energy, okay? Now, I do want to say for some of you, not all of you, this is going to be for a few of you when it comes to your relationships here. I do have a couple here, so I want to go ahead and get that out here. I have a couple here twice, okay? I have the King and Queen of Pentacles here, okay? So some of you, this is going to be dealing with the relationship part of your life. I do feel like some of you, when it comes to your relationships, I feel like you, if you're the female, I'm going to put it to this way, but it can go either way. You're more focused on the stability of the relationship, or the finances, or the financial stability of the relationship, then your partner could be more focused on the emotional part of the relationship, because I get that here as well. So I have the King and Queen of Pentacles, and I have the Queen and King of Cups. So again, you see we have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, and then we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So it's, you know, again, iterating a couple here, okay? So some of you are, this is relationship related. And again, I feel like some of you women are up in the air when it comes to your emotions. Like you're not sure about this relationship at this time. You know, maybe it's some things that you're trying to consider or figure out when it comes to your emotions, or how do you feel about it, or how you feel to proceed. I do feel like you're looking at your partner as what he does provide or doesn't provide at this time for some of you, right? And I do feel like the male is trying to juggle maybe some emotions or finances at this time, right? For some of you, okay? It could be something that's a little bit out of balance. So I'm getting like in your relationships that there is this juggle between finances and emotions, and you know, and that's the heart of any relationship. But this came out particularly for you here, okay, Scorpio. I'm sorry, Capricorn. So I'm bringing it up to your awareness. So how some of you could be feeling at this time when it comes to the males in your life, or at least what you're looking for. Okay, it says, for some of you women, let me straighten up my cards here. The divine masculine protects and provides. He embodies wisdom, order, and service to others. So you could be looking for someone that is a little bit more financially stable. If he isn't, you know, the Emperor, and again we have the Empress here, but the Empress was in reverse. Okay, again, this is another couple, so you have three couples here, iterating that this is relationship focused for some of you. I feel like some of you want to move forward, but you're kind of cautioned if you should. I feel like some of you are making plans, you're looking at things, and really trying to figure out what is the best direction for you to take. If you should, you know, steady move forward in a certain direction. I think you're evaluating your relationships at this time and what they bring to the table, because it is brand new beginnings happening for you. Again, a lot of you are really starting to, I feel like a lot of you are blossoming. You're really waking up to yourself. I think you're looking at the new prospects for yourself, what you can start building, what you start, you know, having. I really feel like you're more focused on creating something in your life that is stable. And I believe that you want a stable and solid relationship in your life as well, because you do have the Ten of Cups here, right? And this is building on it, right? For some of you where it has nothing to do with relationships, I do feel like in the future you do want to work your way up to having that stability in home life that is more stable and secure. But I do feel like some of you, whether you're male or female, I feel like you're more focused on being more financially stable or what brings you in more security. And it doesn't even have to be money, it's just where you feel more secure in yourself and more stable within yourself and in your outside world and within you. And you're probably looking at everything around you, even your relationships, even if you're already in an existing marriage or relationship, or even if someone's trying to enter or newly has entered, you're really trying to evaluate all that they bring to the table for you. And some of you are even considering that you have been in a relationship. Some of you, not all of you, are considering exiting a relationship, okay? It could be why you had the devil card here. And I do want to caution you that this is you in tarot. Not a caution, but this is you in tarot, that you are the devil card. And that's just your energy, right? Your energy is stable. You look for things that are traditional values, where the man is supportive or the man is financially stable. You have a more traditional mindset and you look for things that are a little bit more concrete and stable here. Something you can build and grow and nurture, okay? And some of you are working on something. I feel like a lot of you are working on yourself at this time here with the Eight of Pentacles. If you're not working on a project or trying to build something new or create something new, some of you are just working on yourself. Or you could be doing both here, okay? I do feel like a lot of you are, really kind of focused too on, some aspect of a relationship in your life, right? Because I do have 2 tens here, okay? I do want to also say before I close out here for some of you, that Spirit wants you to get some rest, okay? Take a time out and really reflect on what it is that you do want moving forward. Because again, you remember you have making plans here. For some of you who have not moved into this energy and you're in the process of now trying to figure out what it is that you do want and where you do want to go, they're telling you to go ahead and take a step back and to regroup and really decide what it is that you want, to get clear-headed so you can move forward here, okay? It says, take this time to withdraw and recharge. Healing happens in stillness, okay? So, again, take a time out to really decide what it is that you want. I do feel like you are now in a process of moving forward, Capricorn. I do feel like a lot of you have overcome a lot of challenges in the recent past here, because I do have the Healer of the Ages, which is the Jesus card. But it's also like saying that, you have overcome a lot. You have healed a lot. And Jesus was Capricorn as well. So keep that in mind. So I do feel like you guys have overcome a lot, and you're now in the process of figuring out what is working for you and what is best for you and what you really do want in your life. And, I congratulate you on doing that. Continue to do that. And don't be afraid to, close doors if you need to. Don't be afraid to open new doors if you need to, okay? Because that's what life is all about, okay? We evolve, we grow, we learn, and we evolve, okay? So this is what I have for you, Capricorn. Thank you. I really hope this helped. Please like, share, subscribe. Again, thank you for being here with me. Until we're back here again together, bye for now.